Silver Medal Award, where we celebrate the accomplishments of Janice Troutman. Before we get to the reason why everyone is here, I'd like to introduce your AAF-Akron board and talk a little bit about our accomplishments, our goals, and also give some well-deserved recognition. First, let me introduce myself. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Daniel Kiersey, and I am your AAF-Akron president through July of 2022. And it has been my honor serving you guys. So I would now like to introduce our board, and please stand when you are called. Brianna Kelly, Vice President and Membership Chair. Garrick Black, Vice President and Web Chair. Melissa Olson, Chair of the Board. Jeff J.D. Dumeyer, American Advertising Awards Chair. David Flynn, our Programs Chair. Ryan Ramel, Communications Chair. Matt Hogan, Communications Co-Chair. Michael Ponticus, Education Chair. Lydia DeVincent, our Secretary. And Cecilia Savita, our Executive Director. I did not advance. So here's everyone's pictures you can see. So as you can see, we have ourselves a great board with a lot of talent and a lot of dedication. We have accomplished so much over the past year that I'd like to share with you just a few things that we are quite proud of. Like all of you, COVID changed our lives. A lot of us worked from home and spent way too many times taking video calls. That being said, we made it through a full year and a half of Zoom events. So today it is great to see all of you in person, and I thank you all for sticking with us through all this time. And I encourage all of you to attend our upcoming events, which we will have in the future. We also started our Badass Women in Advertising series where we brought in speakers such as Hannah Samlal, the co-founder and content wizard of Waterloo Street, and Kara Buckler, the Senior Director of Creative and Design at the J.M. Smucker Company. It's been a year of varied programming and diverse speakers. Every February, we're used to getting together. We network, we drink, we look at award-winning work, and we go home smiling. This year was a little different. The seats at the Civic weren't full. There were just a few of us up on that stage. Instead of the faces of you guys all looking at us, we actually had a camera turned towards us, and the signals were sent out to you. But hey, we pulled off a successful American Advertising Awards. We had 133 virtual attendees, 275 entries, 65 of which were students. And we also, we even had a signature cocktail created for us by the Waterloo and catering called the Akron Apple. On top of that, we do have a new Addy. For a handful of years, your Addy could be used as a weapon. This new one, you'll need to get a little creative if that's what you're going for. You could take this Addy apart and put it back together. Excelsior Marketing made it possible for us to produce these, and I'd like to give a huge shout out to former American Advertising Awards Chair Michael Carlson for all the help and work he put into making this new award a reality. We also won not one, not two, but 3 Club Achievement Awards. We were the first in operations, first in communications and member development, and third in programs. We created a new 501c3 nonprofit, the Susan B. Kosich Charitable Fund. The scholarship itself will be provided to sophomore, junior, and senior college students at an accredited Northeast Ohio university or college pursuing a bachelor's degree in communications or related field. Susan Kosich, a beloved salesperson at Oliver Printing and Packaging Company, was a long-standing member and supporter of AAF-Akron. She provided years of support services to our industry. Susan was passionate about education. Once the initial $25,000 is raised, the fund will become one of the few endowed scholarships in marketing and communications through the Akron Community Foundation. We have also adopted the national brand refresh, which we will be incorporating into our own brand over the next year. I would now like to share with you the current presidential goals. First up is to grow student involvement. Student members have grown to 29%. 28 pieces entered into American Advertising Awards by graduates. More students have inquired about volunteering. Recent graduates plan to reimagine portfolio review, which was quite successful. A recent graduate developed a new board position to gain new student members, and another recent graduate has been very active in helping with graphics for the event. We'll talk about life during and after COVID. So we need to cater to everyone, in-person and virtual events to create hybrid events. We all know that COVID is still out there. We have a vaccine, but we still need to be cautious. We are doing everything we can to create safe in-person events, but also cater to those who are not able to or not feel safe to come out to events yet. At AAF-Akron, we want to bring quality knowledge to everyone. If that is in person or virtually, we will do it. Diversity. We are committed to bringing diversity to our organization. And we need firm succession now. We need to identify our future leaders today. There are so many hopeful leaders in our community, so if you're interested in being part of the AAF-Akron board, never hesitate to reach out to any of us. We would love to have you. I would now like to introduce Vice President and Membership Chair, Brianna Kelly.
Hey, everybody. I like seeing real faces. So as Dan reminded us, it's been a bit of a crazy 18 months or so, and that's putting it quite lightly, I think. But as an organization and as a board, we have been pretty resilient, and we're looking forward to what's coming up ahead. But as we look back on everything we've accomplished this last year, it's easy to forget that our entire board is made up of nothing but volunteers. A group of people that has selflessly given their time and their energy to make sure that the advertising community in the greater Akron area is connected and celebrated. First and foremost, we are connectors. We are here to serve as a line of communication, bringing together you and people from all over that might impact your next project, your career, or maybe even your life. I know I've made some of my very best friends throughout this organization in the last couple years. AF is like a specialized social club. Or people you have drinks with can potentially be the person that helps make your job a little easier down the road. And those are the best kind of people to have drinks with, right? While we all might have different backgrounds or professions, we have one thing in common, is that we all have knowledge to share with each other, and that makes the Akron ad community a better place. But our club is only as good as the people. So we're asking you, the Akron ad community, for your ideas and your involvement. And that word involvement can mean so many different things. It can mean joining a committee, or maybe just attending events like you are right now. But active involvement in what AAF has going on in the next year or so is going to be vitally important. I promise you it's going to be exciting and progressive, and it can only get better with your input and your involvement. Speaking of progressive, we are very excited about our next Did it. We are very excited about our speaker for next month, Laura Hand. Laura was one of our virtual judges last year at the American Advertising Awards and is an expert in the cannabis industry and is coming to talk to us all about cannabis marketing. It's definitely a rapidly growing field, pun fully intended there, and we can't wait to learn more about this exciting field of marketing from her. The talk itself will be held at the University of Akron, and then afterwards we'll move somewhere fun. Not that the University of Akron campus is not fun and exciting, for networking and some drinks afterwards with Laura. We really hope you can join us on November 9th. I think it's going to be a really good time. And of course, it would not be an AAF event without talking about the upcoming American Advertising Awards. We are officially kicking off awards season tonight and are excited to announce the 2022 theme is Level Up. We'll have lots of fun arcade and video game themed marketing events, so make sure to keep your eyes open for those. I know there are postcards around tonight that are fresh. I literally mean fresh off the presses. So make sure you pick one of those up for you. Entries are now officially open, and you're welcome to start submitting work at any time, now through mid-January. If all goes to plan, we'll be back celebrating all the great work that Akron has to offer in February, right here at our own personal advertising arcade, the Akron Civic. We have entry guideline posters available for you tonight as well to take with you, just in case you need a refresher on what has been known to be a complicated process. And as always, we encourage you to submit your work from last year, and our team is here to answer all of your questions. Just look for everyone with these now brand new official-looking AAF and name tags. They are the people that currently sit on our board, and they will be happy to help you with all your American Advertising Awards questions, and any other questions you have about AAF in general. With that, I'm going to hand it back over to Dan. Thank you for all your support this evening and for everything we have planned moving forward. We're really excited about it, and we hope to see you there.
Thank you, Brianna. Now we would like to present a few awards for outstanding contributions to our club. We will begin with our Volunteer of the Year awards. Our first winner is Maria Groom, a recent graduate of Myers School of Art at the University of Akron, who created a new student liaison position. The goals of this position are to keep in contact with colleague graduates in the area, grow student engagement, assist with the Addy team, and create supportive outreach and a line of communication for recent grads. Congratulations, Maria. Our second winner is Seth Rainsinger, a recent graduate of Kent State University who has worked tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our website running, including the American Advertising Awards microsite. And our final winner this year is Kim Wengard, a recent graduate of Myers School of Art at the University of Akron, who has been creating outstanding graphics to promote our events all year. Congratulations. Next, I'd like to recognize our outgoing board chair for his outstanding service to AAF. He is not here, but this award goes to Steve Govern. Steve was on the AAF-Akron board for Akron. He put so much time in the club, if it were with the American Advertising Awards, serving as your president and chair, and helping to create AAF-Akron.com. Steve left a lasting impression, which will not go unnoticed. Lastly, I would like to announce our Outstanding Partner Award. Angstrom Graphics. Angstrom has printed our winners' books for 10 years. Thank you so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a special thanks to our partners, Todd Biss Productions, Narrative Digital Media, and Clyden. I would now like to introduce our board chair, Melissa Olson.
Thank you, Daniel. It's been an honor to serve AAF-Akron with my fellow board members, past and present. How about a nice round of applause for our AAF-Akron president, Daniel Kiersey. It is my sincere honor to be the one to introduce this year's Silver Medal Award honoree, who we are all so happy to celebrate tonight, Janice Troutman. In case you didn't know what she looks like. Janice has over 35 years of experience in the design industry. with a background as an art director in a full-service advertising agency. She currently holds the rank of professor and is in her 7th year serving as the director of the Myers School of Art at the University of Akron. Janice is a practical visionary. She creates opportunities, articulates big ideas, and makes things happen. She accomplishes what is needed and expected, sets and reaches goals, and creates new opportunities. As a current colleague and former student of Janice, I am in a very unique position being able to present this award to someone who has helped me in innumerable ways, both personally and professionally. I know many of you celebrating with us here tonight have similar feelings about Janice's impact in your life. I hope you can find time to share with her how significant she has been to you. Let's take a moment to hear from a few individuals, near and far, who have had the privilege of experiencing Janice's wonderful traits firsthand.
I can honestly say that Janice is the sole reason I am who I am today. She has contributed to my career in every possible way and really has given me so many opportunities that I don't think I ever would have had I not met her.
Janice is an absolute rock star. We had so much fun. She did such great projects.
And she always does what's best for the school and for the students.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful 26 years.
My career has had several different facets. I was struggling to find the right major until I took a graphic design class my sophomore year, and I soon realized this is really it. I was very enthusiastic when I landed my first advertising job at Smiling Hanchelac. They really gave me a great foundation and an understanding of what the business was like. It was there I also started to enjoy team dynamics.
She's the easiest person I've ever worked with. We just get along, and I think maybe in 26 years we've had one little kind of minor disagreement, and that's it.
I thought about teaching when I was art directing junior designers, and then a one-year appointment came open at the University of Akron in the School of Art to teach graphic design.
Even as a young faculty member, Janice demonstrated vision and leadership. She connected so well with her students. She guided them, she inspired them. She has used the skills she developed from then throughout her career.
It wasn't so much a change in my career as a progression. The enthusiasm and creativity the students brought to the classroom energized me. The more they gave, the more I excelled as both an educator and a designer.
She is really driven. She pushes pretty hard, and the students, I think, benefit from that.
I've told so many people that without Janice, I would not be in the place that I am today. She's an advocate for all of us, students and professionals.
It takes a lot of work to cultivate a successful design career, and it takes a lot of work to be a teacher and a mentor, yet Janice has been able to do both.
I love creating new opportunities. I'm quite an ambitious person and a right-brain thinker, so I'm always saying, what if we do this?
You know, one of my jobs at the University of Akron was to identify and showcase excellent, innovative programs that benefited our students. She and John Morrison, her colleague, created Design by 9.
While at the University of Akron, we were both in the Design by 9 program, in which Janice was one of the leads. She taught us professionalism, conviction, and the importance of working with cross-functional partners. Janice made sure that the projects that came into Design by 9 covered many different industries and challenges.
I love making those emotional connections that inspire other people. I really secretly think that's my superpower.
Janice was teaching advanced graphic design, and she would call me and say, hey, I want to do some service projects as a part of this class. Find me some projects. So we'd go out in the community and we'd find projects, and Janice's students would go out and get engaged and learn about the nonprofit world, learn about giving back to the community. They learned all different kinds of things because she cared enough about the way she taught.
The advice I have for students is figure out what part of design you love and work to be the best at it. Then team up with others that have a different skill set. That's really where the magic happens.
We've had a lot of crazy ideas and changed our minds a lot about what we were going to do next, yet Janice was always supportive and genuinely interested in helping us work through fears and anxieties about what's next.
Second, I would like to say, once you have that figured out, give back. Be generous with your talents, and always remember whose shoulders you stand on.
She really got me involved in the community. So part of my business, I have a lot of nonprofits, and I feel that that's a direct impact from some of the experience that she gave me.
We had this project called Pay It Forward, teaching students how to give back to their community through philanthropy as well as through what they were doing with their class projects. So we gave thousands of dollars back to the community in addition to giving the projects that the students were producing through the advanced graphic design classes. It was incredible.
I am really grateful for how many talented people I worked with in this community. I was given so many opportunities. I feel like I just picked up the baton that was passed to me and started running.
If I could say one thing to Janice, it would be thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for your friendship. Your dedication to your students has helped shape not only the design community in Akron, but in the entire world. Your students have gone from New York, California, and all over the US, and we all carry a part of you with us.
I would like to say a heartfelt thank you to the American Advertising Federation for this honor. I am truly humbled to be amongst this group of individuals.
Congratulations, Janice. It's been a long road. You totally deserve it.
So Janice, congratulations on this prestigious award. Congratulations on your accomplishments and for being a source of inspiration. We look forward to seeing the incredible work that you'll continue to do.
I am looking forward to the future. I'm very excited about my current projects, creating more opportunities for students, my colleagues, and the community.
Please join me in welcoming and congratulating Janice Troutman on receiving the 2021 Silver Medal Award. And there's a present from Britain.
There's stuff here. Thank you, Britton. It's an Oscar Mayer hot dog. I have no idea what that means. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction, and thank all of you for coming this evening, even with a tornado. Another piece of practical advice that I might have for everyone is always wear waterproof mascara. At a recent conference, I heard the length of time a video should be is about 2.5 minutes to keep everyone's interest. We just watched a 6-minute video about me, and now I'm going to speak. Don't worry, I'll be brief. I do realize that I'm on borrowed time right now. So wow. There are hardly words to describe what an incredible honor it is for me to be in this group of recipients. The Silver Medal Award program was established in 1959, the year I was born. There have been 20 individuals awarded in AAF-Akron. They are the powerhouses of the design field in this community, but beyond that, they are authentic, gracious, generous, and resilient individuals. In taking my own advice from the video, I would like to mention 2 of the past winners whose shoulders I stand on. Dennis Clyden is here this evening. He was the 2019 recipient and a person I consider to be one of my mentors. Thank you, Dennis, but your job is not done. I'm still going to need some mentoring. The other is the 2017 recipient, Douglas Smiley, who gave me my start in the advertising business. He transitioned from my boss to one of my best friends in our 30-year-plus relationship. As many of you know, he passed this year and is missed immensely. I wanted to extend a special thank you to Kathy and Carol, his daughters, for coming up from Columbus this evening to support me. You bring his presence with you, and that means a lot to me. There are several others here with us tonight which I would like to acknowledge. David and Isabella, my two biggest personal supporters. Love and appreciation to you both. Bob Kellerman for my nomination. I appreciate your constant support and encouragement. John Lund, who I shared an office with those first years at Smiley Hanchelac. The haze of spray mount in the air before a presentation, Taco Tuesdays at Annabelle's, and the pontoon boat parties are fond memories we share. Britton DeWorth, Cindy Snyder, John Morrison, Teresa Byerly, Nate and Kirk Mueller, who took the time to participate in the video, even though for some of you, I know it was the thing you dread most in the world. Thank you all for those kind words. Melissa Olson, Corey Sheldon, Todd Biss, and his team who made us all look great in that video. John Morrison, my longest collaborator and a good friend. Design by Nine would not have had those successes without our partnership over the 25 years. And I don't remember what we argued over. You'll tell me later. My fellow design faculty at the Myers School of Art who continue to raise the level of education and experiences for all of our students. And all of my past students and the Design by Nine team members, it's so great to see you flourishing. When you are up here one day, I will be sitting in the audience applauding your successes. Last but not least, the AAF Board and Selection Committee. Thank you for choosing me as the 2021 recipient. This is just a fraction of a much longer list. I would not be here without the contributions and collaborations with all of you. I have been given incredible opportunities, and I have appreciated them all. Especially tonight, I am deeply honored. Thank you.
Oh, I think I'm a little taller than Janice. I didn't even wear heels. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Please enjoy more food and drinks. Actually, can we give a round of applause to our bartender, Big Ui's, and Saffron Patch? I'm almost done, I promise. We're going to wrap up real quickly. We did do a random drawing of folks that registered for this event ahead of time for 4 free tickets to the American Advertising Awards in February. So this will get you and 3 friends or family, whatever, bring whoever you want, on Friday, February 18th, right next door in the Civic. So our 2 winners were selected randomly earlier. So we have Mark Axel, if you want to come down. He's not here. Sad. Somebody text him. Well, maybe, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll take a poll of the room. The other winner, I think, might be a student. So maybe the student should get 8 free tickets? Should we read the room? What do we think? Do you think Mark would donate his 4 tickets to some students? No, well, it's live streaming. I'm on the internet right now. Mark, if you're out there, come on down. The tornado's over. All right, so our other winner is Samantha Fazio. Come on down. Oh, actually, I might have given you one wrong paper, but I'll catch up with you later. So don't forget we have American Advertising Award envelopes. They're right on the table outside, so as you're leaving, make sure you take some home and get an early start on some of your entries for this year's awards so that you can level up. And one more time, I don't have a glass up here, but I have a bottle of water. Please raise your glasses and let's hear it one more time for Janice Troutman. Enjoy the evening.